Uh, uh, Hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Destinies.
We're not dead.
The,
Yet. We're not dead
We're
yet.
not dead.
you, I
Nobody's
escaped.
Dead.
Before I
Almost.
continue, I would like to ask all of my players to say hi.
Hello.
Hi, Cole escaped the gulag.
I'm back. Cool! I have a couple disclaimers before we begin. Firstly, all the music and ambiance in tonight's episode is going to be wonderful Michael Galfy. Check him out on YouTube and Spotify. Along with part of Phil Melvin. That's MICHELGHELFI. Check them out, they're great composers, do fantastic epic stuff. Next, all the character art you see on screen is made by the wonderful Alice, the player for Magnus. Chances are you're checking this out from either of her channels, either Twitch or YouTube. So make sure to give those a follow because she's hilarious and really good at what she does. Also, all the maps and tables you see on screen are made by me using free assets such as FA Mapmaking. FA Mapmaking stands for Forgotten Adventures. They're great, they have a ton of free assets for making tabletop roleplay maps, so check them out and pay them some money. Lastly, we have a TikTok. Check out Dungeon and Destinies, that's DUNGEONANDDESTINIES, and give us a follow. Now then, would anyone else like to say anything before we start?
Well, sure.
Where? Are you just twitching, Cole? Is that your whole bit? Are you just twitching? Yeah. You look like you're trying to go. Fanny on parents.
Barely got parents!
I haven't gotten my dick sucked in 2 years. This must be the work of Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh,
That's Zoe's face.
brother, what?
You know what's
Dude.
even sadder? That's a true statement.
Okay. Alright.
Anyway. Welcome back to the giant goose-filled world of Aracretia. Last time we left off, our players, our broken band of the Wildstorm, as I've taken to calling them, engaged in many difficult things. Firstly and foremost, Bo Ironbelt, in his third trial against Varus Dorathian, king of the Dorathian family of the Floating Isles, hunted down and fought against a giant goose. There they met a woman named Kaya, an air genasi named Kaya, who in one fell swoop killed the goose. On the flip side, Magnus and Daenerys both went to the Grand Library in Arathia. This Grand Library is massive. It's mostly open space to allow for Aarakocrans to fly in and out with aeries and domes and arches galore. Magnus and Daenerys ended up finding lore on information about a world soul, a possible way to resurrect their dead friend Rue. Further to that point, Magnus then went along and started putting little notes about Philonarath in all of the religious books he could find.
And Loth.
And Loth. Kaya was subsequently formally, quote-unquote, arrested by Varus Dorathian, as Varus and Bo came to an agreement and tied over the goose corpse, which they had to then cook and eat. As the final judge came down, this one was of House... Thereof? I think. They told them that, hey, the final challenge is available now that the goose has literally been cooked. So both Varus and Bo made their way towards are making currently their way towards the edge of the island. And that is where we begin tonight's episode. So, Magnus and Tenaris, did you guys leave the Grand Library last time?
I think we.
And did.
Yeah, Daenerys definitely did, and I think I was.
That's
in the process
right.
of it,
Tenaris
'cause he
left.
was flying.
Tenaris left the Grand Library to go on another flight back, finally, her first flight back throughout the floating isles in her home country. And I think. Man, I'm out of my fucking dice! I don't have any fucking dice!
LMAO.
I wish I had my dice, that way you couldn't see what I just did. I'll be right back. Let me go see if I have them.
Okay.
This break of Dungeons and Destinies is brought to you by nobody.
I didn't know Odysseus
Bye.
was in here.
By the letter E.
By the letter E. Shut the fuck up, Kay. That was really funny for no reason.
Goddamn right I will.
No, not that.
I'll have my dice.
Are you?
Sorry, dude.
What?
Oh. Is
I
Zoe
think
frozen?
Zoe's frozen. Good fuck, Zoe.
Oh no.
Daenerys, we will pick up with you. So, as you are flying throughout the floating isles, there is one thing that does end up catching your eye. After flying over the many different markets of Arathia, the subdivisions of House Cha'al, all the way down to House Ora Charuk, you do notice that flying over the farmlands of House Ora Charuk, there is what seems to be a small crop of crops that have withered and died off on some small patch of land. Knowing that this is not really common in the floating isles to have untended crops, this does strike you as very strange.
Can I go ahead and halt next to them and
What?
check it out?
Yeah, absolutely. As you take a dive deeper down, are you going to try to hover there, or?
I'm gonna land as gently as I can.
Okay. Upon getting closer, you do see that these plants have not altogether died from lack of nutrition, but they have died simply by being dried out. Which is strange considering that there is running water almost directly adjacent to them.
Where is the water?
The water is in a small, I don't know what that's called. Not an aqueduct, but a small creek that was carved out for agricultural purposes. It's not a lot, but it should be enough to water the crops around here.
I'll go ahead and cast shape water. Redirect some of the water to come towards us.
Okay, sure, absolutely. So as you begin to move this blob of water and force it to redirect its path, you do see that it begins to saturate the soil very deeply, and almost too quickly as it begins to pile up and begin to flood the surrounding crops due to the fact that the soil just can't absorb that much water that quickly. But nothing seems to be wrong with them absorbing it at all.
Can I walk up to the plants and kind of just touch them as the water is running away?
Sure. They're incredibly brittle and dry.
Can I use my favorite spell of all time?
You gotta keep speaking into the mic, Aaron. You can't go.
I'm not doing that.
Don't Doppler effect my ass, please.
I'm gonna cast Speak to Plants.
Ooh, good spell, good spell. Okay, which one would you like to speak to? There are 3 different crops here. There's just imagining like a caption doesn't realize that he didn't write it down. There's gonna be cabbage.
Okay.
Onion. And I'll let you pick the third.
Let me pick it.
How about?
Why is it so suggestive?
I'll let you pick the third.
What if it was like a melon?
Okay, melons for sure.
I'd like to talk to the melon, please.
Okay. Immediately you hear.
Is the voice coming from inside of the
Yes,
If
yes
you
it
crack
is.
it open, does it get a face?
I'm gonna hold the melon up to my ear. Well, I don't know what you're saying, so I'll turn to the cabbage.
Okay. Is there anything you say to the cabbage?
Hello, cabbage.
So dry. Haven't a drink in days.
How long has it been since your last drink?
8 days. Open your ears.
See, it seems that your caretakers are not in line.
Caretakers. All I know is that you bird folk. You kill all of us. Horrible. Horrible.
And Daenerys is gonna like put her hand on top of the cabbage.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Are you sure it hurts?
Ah, ah, ah.
Can I try channeling the power of life to help restore this cabbage?
Can I CPR the cabbage? 'Cause you can't
Um,
stand that.
No, down to talk. Go ahead and roll me a. Give me a. Give me a nature check. Let me write down that I did.
Okay, I got a 14.
Abilities. A 14. Let me see. Do. So, summoning the power around you, and kind of pulling on those threads of life that you felt before, you do begin to try and restore life back into the cabbage as it goes. It hurts. It hurts. And you do see a little bit of the lushness come back into it. Although it is still very dry, it looks like it's not on the brink of death anymore.
Hope this helps you a little bit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind bird. What is your name? Tell me your name so that I may spread word of your wisdom and your grace and your kindness among my cabbage folk.
You can call me Daenerys, and I'm the newest grove tender.
Grove tender. Very well. This is fantastic. This is phenomenal. This is... And as the cabbage begins to say that, you watch as one of the... You hear him go, this is... As a member of House Aura Taruk, the big crow guys land and crushes him underneath his foot, and he goes, "Oh, your ladyship Daenerys."
Daenerys just looks up.
Cabbage man!
My cabbages! Daenerys just screams, my cabbages.
She looks awestruck, like eyes wide. Her beak's like slightly open.
I'm sorry, was I interrupting something? I was coming here to cull this patch of, dead crops.
I was bringing life back to these crops. Sorry to intrude.
No need to apologize. Although I'm not sure what more you can do for them now. They are, rejecting the water that comes through.
I noticed. I think I know what I can do to help. And I don't know, there's not really a spell to like grow plants right now. So
Yeah.
she lifts up like the remains of the cabbage. Look, it was being restored.
Was it? It kind of looks just like smashed cabbage to me. Well, I do believe you. You're more
This
than
is a
welcome.
profound moment.
Oh, I can go.
Oh no, it's quite all right. Sorry to startle.
No, it's all right. He kind of does an illustrious bow. Your ladyship, I must continue my work. And he pulls out a scythe, and all at once you hear. As all of the plants around you begin to scream in terror.
Daenerys sheds a single tear and flies away.
You do hear one. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Cole, stop giving the vegetables who are gonna die a personality.
All right. With that, Bo, Iron Belt. You are trekking to the side of the island to make your final trial against Varus. Currently, with the way it is tied up, you will win whether you win or lose this trial. Or if you die, I guess you don't win, but...
I mean, if I die, my daughter gets to stay and, probably the safest place she actually can be.
True.
Win-win.
True. What would you like to do?
So I'm sorry, Kyanite? That's her name?
Kyanite, yeah. Kyanite is trekking behind you. At this point in time, there's probably a couple guards that have come down to kind of like make sure she doesn't run off.
So, Kai, what do you want me to call you?
Kyanite's fine, I think. Or
Kyanite?
Kaya.
Okay. So you gonna tell us what your deal is, or why you were just out here, or...
Well, considering that I'm being arrested, I don't think you really deserve to know, do you?
I'm not the one arresting you, he is. He's the king, not me.
There isn't much to say, I guess. I was just minding my own business. A walk, like I said. I wasn't lying when I said that.
How tall is she?
Tall.
Oh, she's pretty tall.
She's 6'2".
6 foot. Let me look at her.
Oh my
She's
god,
6 foot,
we're
I
the
think.
same fucking height!
I don't think she's 6 foot
I think she's
2.
6 foot.
I think she's
Okay.
6 foot. I'm looking though. Oh. Yeah, she's 6 foot.
Right. A blue Amazonian woman with a spear. Or not a
The
spear,
fuck is
a
it?
short sword.
The fuck is the Amazon?
I was using it in the classical sense of a giant woman with muscles, I'm sorry!
Okay.
Yeah, call that. But, Bo's just gonna be looking at Varus. What is Varus looking like right now? Does he seem grumpy? What does he look like? Can I roll an inside
Varus?
check?
Yeah, roll it inside the check.
I like inside the check. Woohoo!
On the surface, Varus is staring at the ground, which is the first time like you've seen him like really not interacting with his environment or watching for danger or anything. He's thinking deeply.
Dirty 20 DM on my
Dirty
inside.
20, you get basically the same vibe. He thinking.
You think he do big think? Okay. I was just gonna how they walk along, whether or not Kaya talks or not, or whoever talks. Oh, is fucking what's his name? Iraq?
No, he is not there.
He's not there? Okay.
So you're the person, and I'm gonna say this to Bo. You're the person that challenged the king, prince.
And winning. Yep.
Why? Why would you do that?
Well, if I actually tell His Majesty what I'm planning, I doubt he'd want to listen to me. So this was kind of my only option.
Well, now I'm curious. What are you planning?
None of your business, just met you.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I know, that's what you would say too.
Close. That's a really close spelling.
Skynet.
Yeah.
So, at that, I'm gonna say that you three get, or you five rather, get to the motherfucking edge of the island where there's a man, there's a bird sitting on a log, waiting for you to approach.
He is the best bird. He has the best wings.
He's the best bird.
It's gonna be huge. Sorry. Okay.
I'm burping.
So both just casually walking, kind of just sticking with the pack.
Does anybody remember what the judge was?
A finch.
That's a good
Was he a
question.
finch?
Finch. Little bird.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a Finch because we switched him out after being the main house. They didn't
Oh,
want
yeah,
him to
right.
pick up Bo's accent.
That's right. That's right.
Too late. They kind of already did.
The two contestants are here. And who is this third contestant that we have here? Do we need to nullify the various pacts that have been made so far?
Nope. Prisoner.
Prisoner! Very well. I shall call down a skyship at once so that they may be taken away. What is your full name, prisoner?
Kai Nightlith.
Kyanite Lith. Very well. Strange name for an Ergenasi.
Thanks, it was given to me.
That's how names usually are done, yes.
Now,
Very well.
Is that Leth?
Lith, yeah.
Thank you.
L-I... yeah.
Little fucking... Very well. You two contestants. In front of you, you see two boards. These boards, on the undersides, have float stone. These stones are empowered with powerful rune magic, which allow anything that they are attached to float in the air. Surprisingly, we've never had a human do this before, so I'll explain what that means. The objective of this trial is to walk from here to the island that you started on, which is across the White Sea. To do this, you will strap these boards to your feet and walk upon the White Sea itself. The first to get there, without falling or dying, wins.
Are we fucking sky skiing?
Not skiing.
Okay. Sky skating? I don't know. He said boards, so I thought they were like thin.
Sky surfing.
They're like, yeah, they're like, yeah, skiing's a good, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Hath either of you any objections?
I look over to Varus.
Forrest is a bow. No objections, Judge.
I do my you remember the better bow that I did?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do that.
Give me a performance check.
Oh shit. $15?
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good bow.
Yeah, I do my best to
Aaron,
look
where's
like...
your camera? Anyway, please continue.
I do my best to look like, I don't know, what I imagine a peacock to do whenever it, like, yeah.
Very well. The moment both boards are strapped to either of your or both of your feet. Feet.
Wait, yeah.
Sorry, feet is a new word for me. Usually it's talons.
You're good.
By the time both boards are strapped to your talons, you are ready to start. Bar spins down, begins picking one up.
I was just gonna do the same. He's just gonna, as quickly as he can, tie it.
Okay. Varus takes his time making sure that they are very well attached.
I have a question. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's tied, but I'll be quick about it.
Okay. Very well. You two may begin. It's a long trek. I suggest, in order for you both to survive, you stop at an island midway and recoup your strength. I wish you to the best of luck.
I start taking my first steps. What's it like?
This sucks. It's like being on the ocean again, except 1,000 times worse because you're the one making the waves. Um,
Oh god.
like I don't know if you've ever been like balancing on like a tube or anything, like where like it'll like jitter, like it's all jittery and shit if you like fuck up. Yeah, it's like that except constantly.
Mm.
Varus seems to get the hang of it right away, and he begins walking onto the White Sea.
I'm gonna slowly like stop walking for a sec just to see what happens.
You kind of regain your balance.
That's it? No falling?
Yeah. No, there's no falling. You're hovering. These are made to keep you at a certain altitude.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Hey Cole,
Yes, Cade.
is Varus within 30 feet of me?
I don't know. Let me roll something to find out.
Okay.
No, he is not.
Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep trucking on as fast as I can then.
Okay.
Power of endurance.
This begins to wear you down very quickly. You're using all of your muscles.
Mhm.
It's incredibly tiring. Varus, over the next like hour and a half, gains a very big lead.
Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work like it did last time, and I don't have the space to build a sail.
True.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trucking on. The moment that I find an island that's big enough for me to like chill, I'm gonna chill for like maybe an hour and then get back to it.
Gotcha. While that's happening, Magnus.
Yes, God.
Magnus, and then here.
Yes, God.
Magnus, you are currently outside the Grand Library. Larea is with you, as are one of the guards that was sent to assist you. You are approached by one of the air genasi. This one doesn't seem to be the same level as the ones you've seen before. Like the ones you've seen before have been wearing those like very monastic blue, orange, yellow robes. This one is wearing like full, like very, very light blue. It almost looks white kind of robes. And they carry almost an air of like royalty about them. They they carry an air of royalty, not
They
not
carry
actual.
an air of royalty? They don't
Yeah.
look royalty? Okay.
They don't look like they're royalty, but they're very like distinguished, let's
Okay.
say. And then let me just pull this up really quick. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh fuck, I fucked it up again. Oh shit, fuck.
Oh, shit. Fuck,
Do,
damn it,
do,
God damn it.
do, 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 do. Sorry. Did that pick up?
Harmonize with me in G minor.
Garish. This this air genasi approaches you and does a very illustrious bow with the same kind of puff of wind emanating from. As the wind carries over to you, it smells like a lovely breeze. Like it smells like it carries like a nice spring day's breeze.
Okay.
And he holds his bow until you reciprocate, basically.
I'm gonna grimace inwardly for a second before I do the same. Not as like gaudy as last time. It's just like a small fluff of flame at the floor and everything.
Okay. As you do that too, let me roll something. On your left, it catches your eye as Larea copies you and kind of just does this, like very
Can
haphazardly.
Is there any way that I can like see it and like prestidigitation some little flowers or something? Like
Absolutely, I love that. So you do that and like flowers kind of poof for a second out. You watch as the Urgenasi straightens up and gives Larea a very like aw kind of smirk. Before he turns to you and he says, Magnus Dantiri, my name is Garish All. It is an honor to have you here in the floating isle. Look at her fucking freaking out. She's like, oh fuck, he talks so slowly.
I hate this character.
Let me type his name in chat.
Garish Jal. Is that with like a J?
It's a G.
Oh,
Garish.
okay. No, but like the Jal part.
Shut all. CHA hyphen.
Oh, shut. Okay.
Yeah. Or not hyphen. Sky comma.
Did you say Sky Comma?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
That's what it's called forever now. Fuck you. Sky Comma. Anyways,
Apostrophe is the word you're looking
Yeah,
for.
thank you,
no,
apostrophe.
Sky Comma. That's so much better than apostrophe. Well, Garish, you seem to know me. How can I help you?
I am here on behalf of the entirety of the floating isle. I am the head of House All, and I am here to personally invite you to the Grand Air Temple as a, how do they put it, very important person, as you would say in the Empire.
I'm gonna look down at Larea. You wanna go on another field trip?
She kind of just like looks at you with empty eyes.
No thoughts, head empty. Well, I don't suppose I really have any other plans for today, so please, by all means.
Very well. If you wouldn't mind following me. And he kind of turns around and begins to briskly walk away.
So he moves fast. He just doesn't talk fast.
No, he doesn't talk fast. That's his whole thing. That's his entire character. You know how every character has to have one trait?
Yeah,
That's
has
his.
to have a memorable trait. That's his.
Yeah.
His infuriating. Magnus is gonna. Magnus is gonna take a breath. Hold his hand out for Larea to take, and then.
Sorry, that made me laugh really hard. It's infuriating. Really, that really got me.
Yeah, every character has his trait, and his is really fucking annoying.
Aaron liked it. Interception 0. Okay. So you begin to follow him. As you do, he leads you onto an airship, which very curiously begins to descend down through the clouds. And as that's happening, Kaya.
Hi. Hello.
Kaya, you are escorted by 2 guards flanking you onto a small rowboat airship, or a small like sail airship. It has 1 sail. One sits at the helm, one sits at the aft. And yeah, they begin steering you towards what looks to be the Great Tree.
Yippee.
What would you like to do, Kaya?
Let's see. I don't. Who's? Am I in like a holding cell in this ship?
No,
Or
you're just sitting on a ship.
we're just sitting on a ship.
Sitting on a ship.
Sitting on a ship. Okay. And who's around me here? Like other Air Genasi?
No, these are 2 Aarakocra guards.
Oh, Air Cochrane.
Yeah, they're wearing their very common leather armor and each are wielding a spear.
Okay. I guess while I'm just kind of sitting here, I'm gonna kind of look towards the Air Creature guards and have you been watching the games?
They kind of exchange a glance. I gotta roll.
They exchange a glance, one of them.
One looks at you and says, well, yes, they are very exciting.
Oh. Well, kind of a bummer that you have to look after me instead of continuing. It's the last game, I think.
Yes, it is, but we've been assigned to your duty, and so we must carry it out.
Well, I'll make sure that I'm easy enough for you. That way you get back to the games quicker.
We appreciate that, thank you.
So as we're going, am I bound by anything or no?
No. You gave them your word that you were gonna go with them. And so these people don't really understand what lying is.
That's amazing. Okay, so the airship, are we passing like any land?
Yeah, there's probably a couple of islands here and there. They're a little far away for you though, and if you were to jump over the side, you'd probably just plummet to your death.
Shit! Man, how cool that would be. Why? Hang on, sorry, I'm looking at something that I can do. Can I... Hold on, let me see my inventory really, really quick. Man, it'd be really cool if I had that. Oh, I did. Okay. This is gonna be crazy. But can I use a grappling pin against one of the air guards?
Yes.
Can I try?
Sure. Can I ask you why?
To see if I can overpower the 2 guards and then dip once I get closer to land for the Great Tree.
Yeah, sure. Roll a strength check for me. Or, yeah, and then they'll roll one. These are Aarakocrans. What an Aarakocran get?
15 for me.
Well, they get a -1, so Yeah. You kind of approach one of the other guards, like scooch over to him and grab him, and you fucking grapple him with little to no resistance as he kind of begins to squawk, like, what's happening? And then the other one goes, stop! And he gets up and he grabs the spear and he points it at you.
So I'm gonna make like an effort to like not hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. I just want to definitely like make sure that they stay out of my way. Let's see. Is there I have rope in my inventory. Can I use that to bound the guard that I've pinned?
Not while the other one's pointing a spear at you. No.
Oh, that's fucked up.
As soon as you try, they'd probably just stab you.
Okay.
I mean, you can try, but they will get
They
in
will
that.
100% get in that. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I have put myself in a position where I have to use my brain.
I hate these moments.
Not a good idea. I know.
How about we come back to you? Daenerys. You fly away from the screaming crops on the island far below you.
That's so dramatic for what?
What would you like to do?
I was already thinking of doing this before decisions were made, but I was gonna fly towards the Great Tree.
Okay, for sure. You turn your attention towards the Great Tree. It is huge, towering, and monolithic. It is absolutely massive. And really, not the first time you've realized this, but definitely taking its size into consideration with everything else around you, you understand why it is revered. It is so huge that you could probably fit the populations of most of the towns you've been to in the Empire into it on multiple levels. It's wide enough, and it's big enough and tall enough, and has so many branches that looking upon it with its many ordained areas and its buildings that are built into not only the inside of it, but the many branches and even the topmost stump area, which is the High Council or High Wing Council meeting area. This thing is huge. Is there anything else you want to do as you fly there?
I just want to like be observant, kind of watch what's beneath me and above me and to the sides.
I mean, other than the games or the trials happening below you, you do see that Bo is like very wobbly walking on clouds and stuff, while your brother is outpacing him like a champion.
Do they see me?
Probably not.
I'll just continue.
All right. Let's say that in that amount of time you do get to the Great Tree. Are you wanting to land on anywhere specific, or?
Probably like a place that is considered sacred, but not so sacred that you wouldn't visit there regularly. If that makes sense.
Yeah. That would most likely be the Wall of Legends. That wall that mandates and talks about the creation of Aracretia, Arathia, the Aarakocrans, the wars you guys have fought that have been carved out on the inside of the Great Tree that you saw when you were going up there to leave Arathia.
That's where I'll go.
Okay. Going up several flights of stairs, passing several guards, you arrive at the Wall of Legends. Is there anything you want to do here in specific?
I wanted to just like kind of look at the murals again, but then just kind of like meditate with the intention of connecting to the Great Tree.
Oh, okay, for sure. Give me a nature check with advantage.
"21."
21. Yeah, you do manage to sit down in front of this Wall of Legends by the many roots, or not roots, but incroppings and growths inside the tree. Let me take a look at something really quick. Okay. And you do find that string, that lifeline that houses the Great Tree, and you feel it's so ancient and it's so vast.
And in this moment of like connecting to it, I'll pray to life himself.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say specifically or ask, or you just praying for praying's sake?
Praying for praying's sake,
Okay.
making sure the tree's healthy, making sure. And I think Daenerys would ask, like, is this how I am to connect the world from now on?
You don't hear a response, but with a 21, you feel like after you ask the question, a minute or two passes before you feel the string of life connecting you to the Great Tree kind of get plucked almost.
That's so cool. I'll just have Daenerys continue meditating.
Okay, very well. That will bring us back to Iron Belt.
Ah, yes, my favorite cowboy.
You son of a bitch, Iron Belt. I knew I'd see your face round these parts one more time before I died.
Oh yeah, that's my old Uncle Larry. He was kind of an asshole.
Larry Iron Belt.
Yeah. No. He was on my mom's side.
His name was actually Larry the Cable Belt.
All right.
Okay.
What's up, dude?
I'm walking.
You're walking?
I'm walking. I'm having a hard time. Rosov don't got his air legs. His sky legs.
His sky legs. Truth. Why don't you roll me a dexterity check?
Check or saving throw?
Check.
Uh, 12.
12. Yeah, this shit's hard. This shit is hard on your legs.
Have I found a tiny island yet to rest for an hour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's say that you've rested for an hour.
Okay. Varus is nowhere near me, is he?
No, he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah, he's just gonna huff in pain and just say, "Come on, you bastard! You've been on a worse pain than this." Do it for your kid. He's just gonna continue grumbling and waddling in the sky.
Gotcha.
Like a penguin.
Yeah. Let's say maybe 2 hours have passed. You've probably got another day or so of walking ahead of you. I'd say 3 days. Because it took you a day and a half to sail to the other side.
Aha!
So yeah. Is there anything you want to cook up there, Master Genius Plan Maker?
How much does Bo know about coffee?
Roll a history check for me.
15.
A fair amount.
Fair amount?
Like, I don't know.
Do I see any plants that look or that are caffeinated or that can be known to be caffeinated at all?
No. This environment around you is completely unbeknownst. You don't really understand a lot of the plant and animal life here.
Yeah, Cole, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I don't have any I don't have any spells. I can't use anything. And on top of that, there's not really anything I am able to use, even if I did have access to my magic. So
What about your arm?
I thought you and I haven't talked about that yet. I thought,
Iron Man,
Am I-
motion yourself.
yeah, am I able to
Tuck
Am
it
I
between
able
your
to-
legs.
cast spells?
Well, I can't fucking remember. I know we were supposed to talk about it. It's just been so busy.
Yeah, you just haven't had the time.
Nah, probably not, because it's magically imbued already. It can't be used as a focus.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, I'm not gonna lie, man. My only plan here, unless if I can somehow rig a sail to my feet, is
Poncho.
I thought about that. Honestly,
What about,
I
like, a
did.
kite?
Kite.
That might pull you in the wrong direction, though.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Honestly, man, my main plan is just endurance over everything, even if I don't get it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna eat on my way.
You're gonna sleep for 3 days.
I won't sleep for 1 day.
Okay. That being said, I have to poop so badly out of nowhere, so we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
It's a coffee shit.
I haven't drank coffee though.
Oh,
So-
well, never mind. Hey,
It's
wait, before you
probably
go,
like
can I
a-
have a Capri Sun? Wait,
Fucking-
please!
That's
What?
such a desperate plea. Oh my god.
Huh?
So,
Can I have a Capri Sun?
And I have an Uncrustable.
Oh.
you want a Taki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can't reach him.
Oh.
Okay, but
Okay.
like, I look so fucking magical.
You look very
I
magical.
look
You're...
so fucking magical.
You're so pretty.
I have 2 remotes now.
Ooh.
Hang on.
I've put myself in a position that I don't know how to get my ass out of.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked.
My problem with playing an abrasive character is I get to do abrasive things, right? That's fun. The bad news is I have to suffer the consequences of my own actions, and I'm a little too stupid to do that.
Welcome to my world.
So... I have an idea. It's gonna try, it's probably gonna fail, and I'm gonna end up bound, which is...
Yeah. Guys, I
Cool.
hate to break it. I hate to
I
break
kind
it
of
to
need to
you.
go to jail anyway, because that's how I get to excuse not being in session
Yeah.
next
True.
week.
I hate to break it to you guys, but you're just trading one criminal for another. It's the law
She's
of equivalent
temporary, though.
exchange.
She's temporary. At least as long as
As long as she gets
we're able
gold
to...
done.
Yeah, as long as... Because I think my goals, her goals, coincide as well with getting Rue back.
I think Bo was always meant to be temporary, and we just didn't know it.
No, I just realized he was extremely fragile minute 1.
Very true.
What do you mean fragile?
I have to pocket Mercy this bitch a lot.
Mm-hmm. Especially back then.
Pocket Mercy?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you not know what that is?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. It took me. I don't play fucking Overwatch.
I don't either. I just know it's a thing.
Magnus isn't fragile. Magnus is a fucking. Wait, is Magnus the most? Is the
Yeah, you're the
one?
tank. You're the tank.
I think Rue's pretty good. She's pretty tanky, which is funny.
No, but
Yeah, but
like,
she did.
Oh, there's
I think I have the highest damage output.
Yeah,
You
Okay, I got
definitely
it.
do. You are definitely the glass cannon.
Let me check Rue's.
But also, most people can't really hit me since I'm usually in the air.
Yeah.
Unless your
True.
name is Silas. Yeah.
Cade, what's your...
91.
Oh yeah, not at all. You're not even close.
No? What
No.
the fuck are
What's-
you?
Cade, what's yours?
My max HP?
Yeah. Because I think.
87.
Whoa.
Whoa.
How many?
87.
How many is Magnus's?
Hang on.
Isn't it like 110
I don't
or
have
something?
my-
Are you? Did you break the fucking hundreds?
He did. I think he did.
Yeah, I broke the hundreds a while ago.
Fuck.
I think I'm sitting.
No.
Actually, hang on. No, I'm sitting at 91.
Oh, okay.
Actually, here.
So
I'll...
we're the same. Rue and
Rue
Magnus
and
are.
Magnus are on the same level.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
So,
Level 12 will break my hundreds though.
Alice, I'm sorry. What did you say your health is?
91.
91. Okay. New guy has a health of 92.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be there with you.
Kaya
Well,
has a max HP of 94.
Ooh,
Nice.
Get fucking dunked on, nerd.
If I know, if I play her right, she's fucking great. I'm just really stupid, and I decided to pick a fighter class that has to keep track of a lot of things.
Yeah, you fucked up. You picked the
Well,
most
so-
complicated fighter class.
Also, haven't had a chance to play her with any roleplay.
No, and that's also a problem, because unfortunately I am stupid.
Yeah.
What's up, Ted Bundy? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm just over here listening to my tunes.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna look up an image of Ted Bundy, and
This is gonna break you, dude.
the way
Don't do it.
Oh,
if I see it and it works, Alice, I'm going to be very angry.
well, if it makes you feel any better, Alice took one look at me with the goatee and said, "What's up, Carlos Santana?"
I looked up Ted Bundy tank top images, and it's just Ted Bundy on tank tops. So
Oh, do you look
Um,
like him?
I want
No.
Ted Bundy on a tank top, yeah.
not really.
Yeah. Good, because the Carlos Santana thing was just a lie to make you feel better.
I was about to say, I didn't do that shit.
I don't appreciate being lied to, Kate.
This is the okay.
Anyway,
Welcome
Oh.
back to Cole's Nightmare.
You chose
The
that
game.
session
You-
today.
You two can prevent bullying. Call 1-800.
No! No! The amount of times that this
where were
motherfucker
we?
bullied my ass.
Bo's gonna endure his way through this challenge.
Oh yeah, Bo, what are you doing?
Redneck his way through.
I'm hockey tonk but donking my ass to
Boot
the...
scoop boogieing.
Yeah, I am boot scoop booging my ass to the end of that. After not sleeping for a day, I'm gonna find an island. I'm gonna pass out on it for as long as I can get myself up without needing to, like, sleep. And then I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna power nap and then I'm gonna keep going. Exhaustion
roll
points be
a
damned.
Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, I'm not rolling this dice anymore tonight. No. 15.
15. As much as your body is trying to prevent you from waking up again. You do manage to wake up again in about an hour. Please take a point of exhaustion for me.
Gotcha.
And you continue walking. As that is being done, Magnus, let me pull up my little description here. My little description for naughty little bunnies.
I'm
Oh.
I'm going home. No thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank
I
you so
hate
much.
it.
Thanks so much for watching. The few blips that we did have. That's it for Dungeons and Destinies. Magnus is now canonically dead. Dude jumped off a fucking cliff into the clouds.
You guys don't want to be naughty little bunnies?
No, I'm gonna physically destroy you.
I will physically end you.
I will.
Alright, well, this is the first I've heard of it. Magnus,
Yes, Cole. Yes, the powerful Vito.
as the ship descends... Stop, Aaron, please. As the ship descends through the White Sea, the clouds beneath you break, and cast in the shadows of the other larger islands, you see glimpses, flickers of reflections of glass.
From where? Like, where is the light coming from? Is it just the sun, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
Hang on.
hanging on?
My body wants to sneeze.
Pineapple.
Okay. You see glimpses and reflections off of glass, and as your eyes focus on these more, you see what seems to be another island below the rest.
Oh, cool.
Unlike the others, this one isn't teeming with plant and animal life. Instead, almost every square foot of it is covered in what seems to be one massive structure. It is not in itself bigger than the great tree above you, but it is not small in any sense of the term. This thing is, or what seems to be, in it of itself, a city. A mixture of towering spires, walkways, ropes, bridges of all kinds seem to connect this massive stone and wood structure. Each spire seems to have its own defined purpose and position. 4 main spires surround in the middle. Each one has different various levels of entry and windows and things, and on every single spire and every single wall, every single building, there seems to be a mural. Painted over who knows how long. Some flaky, some being redone. It seems like it's almost constantly being repainted over from left to right, right to left, that kind of thing. Like a constant chore. Once they get to the other side, they have to give it a new coat. These murals depict everything around you. That doesn't mean just the floating isles, but it depicts storms, depicts lava flows, depicts large upheavals of ground and swallowing rivers and even the most dangerous of fires. Life, death, rebirth, and growth all of these are captured, leading from the 4 main spires. Encircling the main building, a single large but albeit smaller chamber in comparison to everything else. It seems to be the oldest building on the island, smack dab in the center. It looks like it has 4 archways that lead to 4 adjacent rooms, and those rooms then lead to each spire. This is the Grand Air Temple. Here, we Air Genasi live, and it is here we revere the elements and all they do.
Out of curiosity, how big? Like, how far away are we from the island?
Couple, maybe a mile or mile and a half.
And like from here, I can tell that.
It is the size of a city.
No, like the murals.
Yeah, from here you can
huge?
tell that they're huge. They are massive.
Oh shit. Okay. Building off that, is there any semblance at all to the murals on Spectre Island of Rue or anything?
No, there's nothing like that. These depict mainly just, let's see.
But like in the same style, any kind of like thing that might remind me of that at all, or not?
No,
Okay.
no, different styles, different energies, different links to certain ideas. Yeah, these just depict like the 4 main spires. The first main spire depicts air flowing down onto grasslands that lead to a river that is overflowing. The second depicts a storm brewing as water rains down onto lava, like cooling lava and broken land. The 4th spire depicts dead forests and trees being regrown as wind pushes seeds down through, and water like heals them. Fire comes through and creates ash, and earth provides nutrients for the soil. Like you can see the roots growing up. And then the 4th and final spire is on the other side, and you can't see those right now.
Okay.
Is there anything you wanted to do or say?
Your architecture is impressive.
Impressive, so it may be. Tell me, Magnus, what is the Great Fire Temple like?
Oh shit. Do we have one of those?
Roll a history check for me.
Fuck. Move, bitch, get out of the way. 19.
19. You remember very, very distantly, Surge, your tutor talking about there being some sort of temple regarding to Fire Genasi. But that is that is like the most you can remember.
And would I know if fire Genasis they don't worship the elements like air Genasi do. They don't have
No.
distinct. Okay.
No. Any worship like that is incredibly shunned within the Empire, specifically because it is almost druidic in nature. And so most fire Genasi, as you well know, worship the human pantheon. Mostly like Arona, that kind of stuff.
I can't really say much about it. Fire Genasi don't worship the elements as you do. Instead, we worship, or they worship a human pantheon.
You watch as Garish takes your words into consideration. Not cherish the very places you come from must be a sad life indeed.
It is strange. I guess to not be as connected to one's element can really put a damper on you over the years. But I can tell you about Mortunis of my home in Aricratia, and I'll start to tell him about the volcano that we live next to and the city that like floats on the lake of lava and everything, and not so much as like the worshipings, but like the surrounding areas and the architecture.
Okay. Once you begin talking about the culture and everything, you watch as he kind of like a smile, very faint, comes to his face. It sounds like home when you speak of it.
It was once. I have to say it's been forever since I've actually been back, so.
Do not take your place of birth and connection for granted. For it is the elements from which we came, and it is from the elements we derive our power.
Magnus is going to ponder that. He's not really gonna say much of anything else after that, unless like he's prompted or asked a question. Just gonna take in the sights and the architecture of the Genasi stuff. Yum 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 yum. To our listener, Cole is eating something. I don't know.
Kit Kat.
That's a Kit Kat bar. Magnus
Break
starts,
me off a piece.
Magnus starts doing a jig. Joking. He's gonna lift Lorrea up so she can get like a better view of this city and everything.
She goes, Wow.
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 Turned into Owen Wilson.
Who is next after me? Kyanite. Kyanite, have you thought of what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I don't know how successful it'll be.
That's okay. Kyanite. You currently have a guard grappled with another one pointing a spear at you. Stop!
Can I turn and kick the spear away in like a disarming action?
You can try. You'll have disadvantage, though.
That's fine. What check would that be? Would that be like a dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a disarming thing with your fighter or whatever?
I do. I think it's a disarming attack. Is what I technically have.
Alice.
Tucky's in the jar.
That was so loud.
I know, I'm so sorry.
That was so loud.
I'm so sorry, I know. I started doing it, saw my mic go off, and I was like, fuck. It's too late
yes.
now.
The floating isles are experiencing a skyquake.
Yeah, I have a disarming attack.
Um.
But that's a little bit more of like
Yeah.
I'm charging someone. I don't. Do you want to count it? Because I'm not really attacking him. I'm not touching him. I'm just trying to kick the spear away.
I'm trying to find a fucking thing.
Just keep making out with your mic stand.
Aaron, no.
Yeah. No, let's all take a
No.
moment to make out with our microphones really quick.
What does that mean? Oh, I'm too small to make out. I'm sorry.
Kate!
Where the fuck are your fucking stupid fucking... Oh, the fucking weapon training. Where's your stupid fucking... I don't know, just make a fucking attack roll or some shit at disadvantage.
Okay.
And then use a superiority die.
Okay. That's a... Ooh, okay, so it's a... 9, 10, 12, 13,
So you can do damage to these guys without the intent to kill and just knock them out instead, by the way.
Oh, that's probably a little bit smarter. But now I have a spear aimed at me, so like...
True.
I still have to get this. So that was a 17
17?
for the attack roll.
You do manage to kick the spear. It's roll damage for me.
Oh, okay.
Just roll like a
D4.
4, yeah. Add your strength modifier to it.
Okay, sounds good.
Give it a bloody flash tear.
A D4.
Oh, no wonder I'm not seeing it. It's because I'm looking at the wrong fucking character sheet.
1, 2, 3,
Look
4.
at
I did
me.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Two.
Rue's character sheet.
Yo, and we don't want Rue.
4 damage. Instead of kicking the spear out of his hand, you just snap the point off.
That works. I'm happy with that.
So as that happens, he watches the arrow croaker and goes, "Oh!" and just drops the stick and kind of like backs up a step.
Okay, so now I'd like to focus on the dude that I have grappled. I'd like to knock him out for 20 for 500, please.
What? Oh,
Like Jeopardy. I'd like to knock him out for 500.
sorry, I'm dumb.
Alex.
You can't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Roll, I guess.
Okay. I'm just.
As you're doing
like
that-
an unarmed strike.
I'm gonna roll something.
Okay. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
16 damage.
Or 16,
So,
sorry, 16 to hit. So sorry.
okay, roll your damage.
4.
Did you add your strength modifier?
Yes, I did. Actually, no,
Roll
I didn't. I'm so sorry. 7.
7 damage. So the guy's like tapping on your arm, and the other one goes, "Don't worry, I'll go get help. And he whoosh,
Ah,
up into the
balls!
air.
No, wait! No, wait! I forgot you guys have wings! No!
So
Maybe
we'll
she's
say.
actually saying that.
No.
um,
Oh, fuck.
let's say that you do make that guy in your arms pass out. You have control over the boat now.
Cool, can I just steer it one direction, like towards some land? What's the nearest landmass?
Zane left one direction. Sorry.
I got the joke. It's okay.
The nearest landmass. Fuck, I don't know. Fucking,
Yeah, just so I can. The goal
Some
is to
fucking
take
people
control,
fucking-
turn it, and then jump off the boat.
it's
onto
probably the Grand Nest. Actually, it's the. Oh no, yeah, because you guys were like here-ish, and then you went down here. So, and Bo's like here or here.
Okay.
It,
Well, I'm gonna turn the boat into land so I can jump off and run.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that you get onto like one of these islands here.
Fuck, that's not a place where a featherless person wants to be.
No, because they'd be taking you to the Great Tree. So you'd probably land like here.
Oh, okay. That's still not good, but okay.
That's not great. It is jungle though.
Ooh.
And
I'm
what
a
would you like to
stealth-
do with the passed out person and the boat?
Well, I'll just, like, make it so... Can I aim the wheel, like, away from the landmass? So, like, cause it, like, drifts, right? Or can I, like, set it to where it's continuing going?
Yeah, you can just push it.
Okay, great. We're gonna push it. I'm gonna leave the dude. He's taking a little nap on the deck. He's fine.
Okay.
And then
For
I'm
sure.
just gonna push the boat so it keeps going.
Okay. Yeah, the boat kind of pushes off into the White Sea and begins to drift. You are now back in the jungle, or at the beach. Is there anything you would like to do?
Just gonna kind of run into the jungle, like, immediately to try to get some tree cover.
Okay.
What's wrong
sorry,
with your face?
the lizard was coming out. What's wrong with your face? How dare you?
You're...
Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Damn. Alright.
Interesting. Aaron didn't laugh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just knocked the microphone in my hand.
Ow. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you run into the jungle. Is there anything in specific you would like to do while there?
Not really. I just like to roll a general perception check to, like, take a look, like...
General perception check. Give me a
What's
roll.
wrong
Give
with
me a
me?
roll.
Okay. 18.
18. There's jungle around you.
Word.
There's a lot of trees and vines and bugs and stuff.
Hello.
Anyway,
Great.
do you want to like try to do something?
I mean, yeah,
or-
on this little fucking... No, I'm
You're
on
back.
this little fucking thing.
You're back on the run.
Wow! Yahoo! I guess I just want to traverse to, like, the other side of the island, see if there's any, like, leftover... Because, was this the same island that we were at when we
Oh.
fought the goose?
No, you were on the main island. You were in the Grand Nest.
Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just kind of, like, look around, see if there's any, like, leftover, like, I guess, skyboats, like the little itty-bitty little ones.
No, there are not.
Oh, well. guess I'll die. I don't know. Okay. I guess, well, because I have all my shit. I fucked myself. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perchance.
Yeah.
Just say perchance.
Cool. Yeah, there's nothing that I fucking have.
Do you want me to come back to you so you have more time to think?
No matter how many brain cells I rub together, I don't think I'm gonna get a solution to how to get off of this tiny little fucking thing.
I mean, it's not that small. It is like a fairly. Remember, this is what you're looking at as a country right now. So.
Right. And it's just jungle. There's nothing else on this little thing.
Not really. I mean, this is. There's maybe like a few older campsites from like, previous trials and stuff. They're a couple years old, like 10 or 30 or 40 or 80 years old.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll just hunker down at one of them and kind of wait for a bit for, the probably,
Bird police.
the bird police to go away.
Or come back.
Or come back! But they might, the ship's away, so. I
Okay.
don't know anything. So I'll just kind of lay low.
If that's the case, Daenerys Baratheon.
Dear Dungeon Master,
You've meditated at the tree and thought about your life a lot. What are you doing now?
are there like any events or anything happening around?
Any events? Like, what do you mean?
Like, since there's a festival going on, the trials, are there like people gathered nearby?
Not at the Great Tree right now. No, they would be probably at the other end, at House Daratheon on like the Isle of Daratheon, waiting for the contestants to come back. So there's probably like a lot of food and like, music and stuff there.
I'm gonna go outside and find a tree that's not the Great Tree, and use teleport via plant to go back to the Palace of Darathea.
Okay, sure. You're gonna use the same tree outside the Daratheon house? Yeah, let me roll something. So, you walk through the tree, and as you step out, you hear, "Ah!" You step out, and well, it would probably be, yeah. As you begin to walk through the tree, you watch as an Aarakocran guard passes you through it, falling backwards, and lands behind you from where you just like stepped from. And as you step out, you've basically switched places because he was leaning up against the tree.
Daenerys is like, turns around. Wait a second. She tries to like reach in to grab him before it closes.
Oh, what would he do?
Scream.
You grab his arm, and you do hear like as you dip your head back in, you hear as like you hear like panic breathing. Do you want to try to pull him in?
Yeah, I'll pull it.
Okay, you pull him back through, and he kind of falls on top of you, and he goes, "Oh, your ladyship!" And he gets up really quickly and like helps you up and like does a deep bow. And he says, "My deepest apologies. I never meant to. Please don't think."
she'll walk up and like grab his helmet on both sides and be like, hush him, hush. It's okay, it's okay. Old spell that mother taught. I just needed a quick way home.
Um. Of course. If you'll excuse me, he kind of brushes himself off and very briskly walks away.
Today it's just like turns away towards the palace, and then
Oh, go ahead.
she'll start walking towards wherever she hears chatter from.
It would probably be not in the palace, but like the event. You mean? It'd probably be on the beachhead.
Okay. So she'd start making haste there.
Sounds fantastic. Who next?
Bo.
Bo.
I am in unsufferable agony as I'm still trudging towards.
So, before we continue, is there anything anybody would like to do before the day ends?
No.
Gotcha. So, we'll say this, Bo, you make it to another tiny little baby island to sleep on, as the day turns to night. Magnus, you land in the Grand Air Temple. As day turns to night. Kaya, you begin to camp as day turns to night, and Daenerys, you find the rest of the you find the rest of the event. Kind of food, boats. I was gonna say trucks. Food,
They're tailgating.
food vendors, and kind of music playing. Just stuff that happens at events. Maybe like there's some card games or something. That being said, we're going to.
Harris walks up and is like, "You want to play poker?" And what the fuck are you talking about?
We're gonna do a day counter, number 1 through 10.
My mistake. Pecker.
Pecker is another word for wee wee.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say,
why I
I
said
don't want to
it.
play Wee Wee. No thanks, I don't want to play that.
Ew, you guys have something named after your penises?
Ew.
Ew.
What day is it?
Girls got love
I don't like
Okay.
those.
Well, this would have been. I don't know. I just work here.
It is the 43rd Feast Day. Very well. So, Bo, you walk for another day before collapsing on another island. Is there anything you want to do in that special time, or do you want me to move on to somebody else?
More than anything, Bo is probably just looking up at the sky, remembering the actions that led him up to this moment, and just being like, "How did I fucking get here?" And then puking off the side of the island, and then sleeping, eating, and then going back to walking for who knows how long.
Gotcha. Bo, take another point of exhaustion for me. What are you at right now? What is the negative stats?
Am I still? No, I'm not muted. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what that. Oh, come on. There we go. My speed is now halved, and I have disadvantage on ability checks, unless if you're using the one D&D thing where it's just a -1 to everything until I get a full night's rest or something.
No, we play by 5e rules.
Okay.
I do like 5e better.
Yeah. Then.
One D&D is kind of strange.
Yeah. A little bit.
we'll say that you do start to lose efficiency with walking. Roll a perception check for me. And you have disadvantage on that.
I have disadvantage anyways, okay.
And no, it does not have anything to do with Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Damn it. 12.
Well, you are so enamored in how garbage you feel that you do not see or hear the two creatures that are currently hunting you. That's all I'll say about that. Magnus.
Fine, okay, fine.
Mango.
Bananas, we make mango bananas.
Hell yeah. You land at the center building. As the skyship docks, you see hundreds of Air Genasi roping down the ship, going about their day, painting murals on the wall as the day fades into night. People start packing up, going home. Families divert into their own special areas. You realize now that most of what this place is, other than the main room you've just docked at, and the four spires that surround you, is just living quarters for the Air Genasi here. Roll a history check for me.
The curse of having fucking 8 million dice. 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, actually, hang on. I'm gonna use one of my lucky die. That's a little better. 15?
15. Recalling, because that does beat the 12 DC.
Cool.
Recalling maybe a month ago, maybe 2, you remember the Earth and Wind Tavern. There was a woman by the name of oh, dude, hang on, I have to roll a history check for myself.
Cloud name. She was named after clouds. Cumula?
It was something.
It was like
It
the
was-
ones that are feathered.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the name of
Yeah, I know it's an Alethor. I don't fucking care. Please, just tell me. Back when I fucking am stupid. Arleana's Apothecary, Silken Sheets, Lusty Tome, Gracie Lizard, The Labyrinth, The Gooey Virgin, The Paladin's Drink,
I remember that one.
the Earth and
Arkham
Fey.
Malaxis' Weapons, Enchanted Mountain, The Cracked Helm, Raging Hammer, Jesus Christ.
Superstar. Raw, Rasputin, Russian's greatest
Where the fuck is it?
Queen.
There's so many references to and.
revolution.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, I was fucking.
What about Earth?
I tried and I tried. Continents.
Maybe I have it written.
Unroll.
Let's see who wins, the DM or the note taker.
Earth and Wind. 0.
Oh. See, as soon as I start trying to find it.
Yeah. You recall an Air Genasi named Ciro. A very quick and curt discussion she had with Daenerys, saying that she wasn't from here. She was from a different location or a different place.
Okay.
But seeing the amount of air genasi here, you have a hard time believing that there could be another sect of them somewhere. Considering that there are so many here.
Can I ask Garish? Sorry, I had to check his name real quick. Like if he's traveled at all, or if he knows of any other like air genasi that might have like made a pilgrimage or something.
His eyes. Well, let me see if he even wants to tell you about it. You watch as his eyes kind of grow distant, and he says, "There are some who have strayed from the path." And that's all he says.
So they're like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Mormons.
No, not air Mormons.
I thought we escaped those.
Anyways,
Damn it.
I'll just kind of like nod my head and then follow him wherever he goes. I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore.
I would like to show you to the main chamber so that we may have a banquet in your honor.
It doesn't need to be in my honor by any means.
It does. We haven't had an outside genasi for several thousand years.
How old does he look? How old does he push
Not.
200s?
He's
Fucking sounds
he's
like it.
he's pushing probably 190, 180.
Oh, fuck!
He's
He's
very
old as
very old.
shit!
He's very very old. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well,
Maybe less. He's probably pushing 140,
okay.
maybe
I was
150.
about to say, normal Fire Genasi lifespan is like 150, 170.
Yeah.
Bro's about to reach 200. I'm like, feels just like I don't feel so good.
So following behind him, you're holding Lorraine's hand. This place, to say the least, is beautiful. The walls that surround you are ordained in such a way, and the architecture is built incredibly vastly different than the architecture of the rest of the Aarakocra living space. It is closer to home. It feels more made by man-like hands, let's say.
Little grippers.
It is definitely made to establish everything that would drive your specific want as a genasi even more. Like, stepping into the main chamber, you feel already deeper connected to the elements around you. The hallways are broad and open, built like wind tunnels. They're flowy, however. Their walls are carved and ordained into these flowy, cloud-like patterns. Several Air Genasi pass you. Several of them aren't talking. There are a few here and there that are. All of them shoot you at least a glance when they pass, if not full-on staring. Eventually, though, Garish leads you down a long corridor of lefts and rights into one large open chamber. as you enter, you realize that you've entered through the air genasi's side of what seemed to be a 4-door chamber for every element.
Oh, cool.
In the middle is a large round table, each side painted in quarters with the corresponding color, let's say, of the elements. So air is blue, fire red, earth brown, and water a darker blue. Or, well, air would probably be white, now that I think about it. Laid out on this round table is what looks to be a feast, a very well-prepared feast. Nothing looks appetizing. It is, it
Like
is...
all aerogel.
Yeah, it's all Jello.
Oh.
No, it's definitely not your kind of food. Not a lot of meats, very light foods. That, you know, nothing like hearty here, and definitely nothing spicy.
I can feel the bottle of hot sauce in my pocket. It's going, Magnus!
So you watch as Garish and about four other Air Genasi grab seats on their side of the table as he gestures to you to sit in yours.
Great! I'm gonna pull out a chair for Larea. I'm gonna scooch her back in. And then I'll sit next to her. And I'm assuming it's like 2 other empty chairs next to me then?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'd go like fire, water, air, earth.
Okay.
So they're relatively right next to you.
Can I, for just a little bit of chaos, can I ring a ding ding my little bell, get my little guy out?
Absolutely. You ding-ling-ling, but silently, of course. The bell never makes a noise, so you do immediately hear a.
I'm gonna scooch out the chair that's next to me out for Magma.
Magma
But
pops up.
sit.
Um, You watch as all 4 Air Genasi go, oh. And Garrett says, "What a fascinating animal that is. What, please tell, is it?"
Magma is a fox. Do you not have? Wait, I think there's something else. Do you guys not have foxes up here, or?
The 4 of them kind of exchange glances. You watch one kind of brings out a scroll and begins writing, and Garrett slaps his hand and he goes and puts it all away. Unfortunately, no.
Well, he's a fox. He's got fur and 4 legs.
As you say that and like kind of gesture to him, you look over and Magma is currently licking a plate clean after scarfing down some food.
He's a fox. I would just stare at him, just like.
Now then, Magnus, shall we dine?
Eat the food.
It's bland, boring, light.
I'm gonna douse it in hot sauce.
So you thump your little fucking vial of hot sauce, and all four Air Genasi go, oh, and you watch as one of them goes, your lordship, what is that concoction you have?
Magnus is gonna cringe at your lordship. He's gonna cringe so hard. called hot sauce. Fire Genasi cuisine is definitely more spiced and hot, and a lack of better words.
Of course. This is the first course we are having. It is the first of 4. Yours is to come next.
Interesting. Do you often eat other? Do you often prepare other Genasi meals?
You watch as he begins to say something. Gersh kind of holds up a hand. No, we are currently in the bout of a long-standing tradition with guests.
I see.
You might have to excuse the food, as we are using recipes from eons ago.
That's fine. I've definitely had stranger over the course of my travels, so I take no offense to anything.
Very well. At that, Kaya! Sardin!
What's up, dude? What's going on?
What are you doing?
Well, is there any sign of bird police?
Over the next day-ish? No.
Fuck yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna just kind of wander through the jungle until I'm kind of near the edge of the island, where I can kind of like outlook what's around me.
For sure.
Are there any ships going by that are not police ships?
No, so ships are typically only ever used for hauling goods or hauling people who can't fly. And that is most of none of the people here. So they're a very rare sight on the White Sea.
Cool.
But if you want to, you can take a long rest.
You know what? That might be what I'm gonna have to do. Let me hold on. I have a note here. There's someone Oh no, I don't have a spell. Just kidding. I was gonna see if I could contact a pal, phone a friend, but I can't. So yeah, we'll take a long rest and just kind of go back to like find an old camp.
Okay,
And
sure.
Long rest, cause
That being said, I would like to ask everyone else to deafen for me, please.
Huh? Huh? And what? Huh?
Is this something that I can record or not?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just take off your headphones.
Tell her.
Fucking headphones off.
Get me whenever.
Bye. Okay. Bye.
Kaya, it is sitting at your makeshift fire, awaiting some sign of the authorities you've eluded, the past you've left behind, and a future you seek, that you hear a voice. Kyanite Lith, a pleasure to meet you in the flesh.
From by me?
Yeah,
Oh,
from like
shit.
the darkness around you.
Okay, can I like whirl around and kind of like
Yes.
immediately be on guard?
You turn around and you see what looks to be a crow Aarakocra.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, pull out my short sword just in like a preemptive. Who the fuck is this?
Okay.
And be like, who are you?
Please do not fear. I am the contact you've been speaking with about the contract we discussed.
So you're at. Ah,
Huh?
that's the name I have, right? Ak, Dacia,
Yeah, Ak.
Ak.
Ak, yes. He takes a step forward into the campfire light. When I heard of an Air Genasi by the name of you being held captive and escaping, I had everyone pinpoint. Well, not everyone. I changed some things around so we could meet. I've also thrown them off your scent for you.
Well, thank you.
May I take a seat?
Please, by all means.
You watch as he sits across from you, the fire kind of painting shadows across his face. His beak and his feathers dark black in the night. His eyes kind of shine as he looks you over. How goes the search?
Well. Uh. It's been unsuccessful so far. I've had a run-in with the prince and this human. I'm assuming they were the ones doing the games.
Yes.
Which led to everything. So it's been a bit of a roadblock.
Well, I'll tell you this. Should you be able to cause another large distraction, your search for the Thautos, or in your tongue, the World Soul, will be short. I can assure you.
I understand. It will not happen again.
Do take mind. We are on a tight schedule here. The money I have promised you will come. However, I need results. Or at least progress. You have been here for many months, and you've gone nowhere, correct?
Correct. It's difficult to find any information when you have to hide all the time.
Then perhaps it is time you come out of hiding.
Without getting jailed.
The Air Genasi you are perceiving are a fickle bunch. They may jail you, but once they find out you are of Earth descendancy, they will treat you like royalty.
You think maybe I could get some information out of them?
If not them, perhaps they will allow you to gather as much information as you can. That being said, let's keep that little strength of yours hidden.
Understood. I don't suppose you can get me off this island. I seem to have found myself a little stuck.
He stands up and he says, "Unfortunately, that will fall back to you." And he steps back into the shadows and disappears.
Bitch. Come back! Come back!
Go back! Go get Alice!
Go get Alice! Thank you.
You guys could have pinged me or something.
Yeah, this was funnier though.
Yeah, way funnier.
To the listeners, I just saw them randomly waving their hands for a good 5 seconds to get my.
Waving my freaking arms!
I want you to talk like that.
Alright, now that you are all back, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
Word.
Get shit on, nerds?
Excuse you.
Thank you.
What's the? I can't make the pufferfish. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oracle.
Anyway.
Hey, what's that? Is that pasta? Is that spaghetti?
Oh,
Why do you have pasta?
I don't have any oregano.
Why do you have the pasta?
Don't.
Alice.
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 Oh yeah.
Alice.
Alice.
Yep.
No,
Yep. Me too.
No, no.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a shot after fucking seeing that.
I'm gonna throw up. Zoe.
Yeah.
Kaya.
Yeah.
He steps into the shadows and disappears. What would you like to do?
We're just gonna stare after him and kind of look around my surroundings and kind of go, shit. And I guess I'll just continue my long rest of just chilling the fuck out.
Very well, 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 very well.
Oh, guys, he's got a scratch. Hold on, I gotta move the needle.
I got it. Hang on.
Daenerys!
See, there we go.
Hey there, buddy. Hey there, pal. What do you wanna do?
I'm at the party. I'm partying. I'm doing
You
party
partying?
shit.
Ipanema, baby.
What would you like to do at the party?
I want to like walk around, introduce myself to everyone. Well, everyone already knows me, but just
There's a lot of bowing. There is a lot of bowing.
catching up, and then I want to find Aunt Gail and ask about this courtship deal.
The what?
The courtship deal, like
Courtship.
yeah.
The courtship deal.
Because they were talking about,
Oh, the marriage thing.
yes.
I was literally thinking a ship with a court on it. I was like, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here today to declare the hanging of Lord Esteros.
As a ship moves. You do find Aunt Gail. She is currently conversing with another older Aarakocran. They seem to be getting along very well as they're talking. And as you approach, she goes, "Oh, Daenerys, I'd like you to meet, I gotta think of a name, hang on. I'd like you to meet Clack." Hey, Zoe, you okay?
Is the Perseid meteor shower tonight?
Yes, it is. It's happening right now, actually.
The peak is gonna be at 3 a.m. Don't worry.
Word. Okay.
Not for our declination, no.
I'm gonna
it's
kill
happening-
myself.
It's happening like it'll happen at like 12.
Okay.
Do you want to go out? We can stop this.
No,
You
it's
got
fine.
time.
No, it's fine. We can keep going.
I'd like you to meet Clack.
Daenerys does her bow as usual.
Clack kind of and does a bow. What did you want to discuss?
Well, in our letters of correspondence, either you or Varus had brought up a possible marriage arrangement.
Oh, yes. I believe that was Varus. Excuse us. And Clack kind of like nods and steps away and goes off to a different area. I think it best if you talk to Varus about it, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you as much as I know.
Just want to know what house this individual is from.
They're from, House Arathia.
Like, the house.
Yes. Yes, it's, one of the 7 princes, as far as I know.
And
As far as I know... Oh, go ahead.
Daenerys is like dropping her guard. She's getting all giddy. She's like, her feathers are kind of like poking up in excitement.
Daenerys, I don't... I don't mean to intrude, but... Never mind. Yes, it's one of the 7 princes. Although I don't think it's the head. It's, as far as I know, on their side, purely political, as is everything they do.
So, what is it that you want to say?
I didn't hear what you said.
What is it you want to say, Aunt Gil? Is there an issue?
Well, Daenerys, she kind of grabs you by the shoulder and takes you aside a little bit more away from the crowds, and she says, "As you know, your mother was forced to marry your father. And while that is true, and it was an arranged marriage, they did fall deeply in love. I, on the other hand, your father's sister, was not the head of the house, and what I'm trying to say, Daenerys, is that you have a choice. While Varus has stated that he believes this is the best option for you, you have a choice in the matter, being not in the position of the head. Varus must marry who and it would have been your parents ordained for him. You, on the other hand, have less pressure to undergo the very same marriage. And while I have no doubt that you may come to find the company of the prince, well, I just want you to be happy.
I appreciate that sentiment. It's hard. I mean, the decision on Varys' side is tradition. It's a part of our culture. I don't want to break our vows that I make a birthright of a Dorathian. But what if I do find love elsewhere?
Well, it's just something to consider. I myself never married. No marriage was chosen, of course, and I never found anyone I was truly interested in. If you find someone else, Daenerys, I would think about it.
Of course. Is there a chance for me to meet the prince before I leave again?
You would have to talk to Varys about it.
Right. Sorry if I'm bringing the mood down at all.
No, you're quite all right. Here, let's grab some of those cooked vegetables you like, and we'll sit and watch the rest of the trial.
Yes, that sounds quite delightful. The Varys should be
So-
back anytime.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you should. You watch as Clack actually comes back with some cooked vegetables and hands the two of you them. You watch as they both of them don't necessarily really eat them. They enjoy meat more. You happily chomp down on it though. And as that's happening, we're gonna roll for something here. Wow, a natural 20 means that Varys begins walking over the horizon. First, a small blip, but he does appear, and yeah.
Aunt Girls, that's my brother. Over the horizon.
I do believe it is. It seems that your friend can't find a way to cheat his way out of this one, she says kind of bitterly. Fantastic, Varys won, although I do believe that Bo wins in the entirety. We will have to wait for the judge's decision, though.
We will see, I suppose.
That being said, this is cause for celebration. Let me go get some celebratory drinks. And she kind of stands up and rushes away. That would bring us to Bo, right? Bo, it is day 2, and you might as well be crawling at this point. Yeah, you're not close.
Didn't you say something was hunting me?
Oh yeah, yeah, they are. They are still hunting you. Yeah, for sure.
I should not have reminded you of that.
Yeah, I did forget entirely. So that being said,
No,
Oh,
don't. No. Oh no.
Bo, why don't you roll me a perception check at disadvantage?
God damn it! I thought he was gonna say initiative for a second, and I was so scared. It's about to get there. What am I saying? Perception 3.
3. Very well. Bo, in a moment of stupor and tiredness, you don't realize that the jaws of a giant goldfish are closing down on you until you feel the pain of their teeth cut into your body as they literally roll a nat 20 on their first attack on you.
How much
As a
damage do
surprise
I
round,
take?
let me roll it bloody damage.
I rolled initiative if you need it.
Take 14 points of piercing damage as the goldfish and tears a piece off of your leg. While giant, these goldfish are no bigger than like a dog.
Cool. I got a Rottweiler goldfish on my ass. Cool.
Yeah. And the other one's going to attack you now.
Oh, great. There's a second one.
Does a 9 hit you?
No.
All right, the third one's going to attack you.
3.
And the fourth one. None of those hit. Roll initiative, Bo.
Yeah, let me just do that.
I
14.
don't have a battle map for this one because when I was making it, it was just white.
Theater
I
of
was
the
like-
mind it is.
I was like,
Theater of
this
the
one
mind.
looks like shit. So,
Yeah.
what did you get?
14.
14. They got 9. So it's your turn now. They're kind of circling around you like sharks, but they're goldfish.
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. Can I try and grapple one of them?
I guess.
Or actually, the belt of the Wrangler. I want to use the belt of the Wrangler.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So, Cole, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna try and use these goldfish to fucking get me back to that goddamn island, because Bo is feeling awful. I'm gonna try and get the fish to drag me to the island if I can. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a ranged attack, I guess.
Can I use my chaos die, please?
Yes, you absolutely can. Okay,
Natural 20! Okay. What is that? Belt of the Wrangler. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so it's technically a 17 because it's a -3 to hit. With this goddamn belt.
I mean, 17 still beats a DC.
Okay. So I, like,
Or AC, rather.
I don't... lasso, that's what it is. I lasso...
You lasso the
okay.
fish?
I lasso one of the goldfish, yes.
Gotcha. Tell me, which part do you lasso?
Their head, neck thing?
Their head neck thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're all basically
neck.
all neck. Yeah, so
What's
Aaron, god damn it.
what the fuck was what was I doing? Oh my god, I just blanked. Oh, is that your turn?
That would be an action.
It would be an action, you are correct.
I don't have anything else because I can't cast magic.
Very well. Let me roll some attacks here. So, smelling your scent upon the belt, the other three are going to attack the first fish that you lassoed around their head neck part, rolling a 19, a 13, and a 15, which is an AC of 12. They all hit.
Do I happen to get an attack of opportunity on one of these guys?
Sure. I'll say you get an attack of opportunity on all three of them.
That's what I like to hear. On all three?
No,
Can I do that?
Here. Yeah.
Or-
Well,
I
no,
thought-
it's a reaction, so one of them.
Yeah, I thought I could only choose one. God damn it. Okay, so with the javelin, 12. Wait, 12 is their AC, isn't it?
12 is their AC, yeah.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't expect that to work. 4.
4 damage.
I poke one of them.
You into one side and kind of and flaps for a second before the javelin comes out. The three swarm the fish you've lassoed and dealing an unknown amount of damage. They bite its head off basically and eating some of your lasso with it.
Wait, it's a magic item. Can it?
I know it's stuck in their teeth now, and they are currently pulling you along as they are eating.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. I've been waddling for 2 days.
I've been waddling for 2 days.
So, as far as it's gonna get me, I'm gonna take it, and I'm really gonna hope you're gonna do me a solid and just let this be done.
All right, is that your turn, Bo?
It's all I can. Well, you know what? If any of them like come and try and bite me, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking crimson right this. So I have at least a little
One
bit more
definitely
damage.
does. Roll hit.
Okay. So, okay, my question is, with exhaustion, I want to make sure I'm getting this right. It says disadvantage on ability checks. Does that also count as attacks? Oh, no, never mind. That's level 3. Okay, yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws is level 3. Okay. 17 on the one that tries to bite me.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to drop that, but whatever. 3 plus 2, which is 5, plus 10 points of damage.
That kills it.
Cool.
You. Now you have fresh fish meat.
Mmm,
The
tasty.
size of a dog.
Oh, what am I gonna do with all that meat?
Eat it. Fish jerky. Ew. All right, very well. That will bring us out of combat as the other fish eats the other one.
Thank fuck. Get me out of this fucking sky hell.
That being said, Bo, you are dragged to the shore as the judge is announcing your arrival. You see Varus has already arrived, taken off his shoes, and is enjoying a nice cold drink with his family.
Okay. Do I get back to land?
Yeah, you're at land. That's what you
Okay.
see when you arrive.
Bo is going to kick away the other fish and then just face plant into the sand. One hand drag, another hand drag. Food, water, atmosphere.
As you drag yourself onto the rocks of the beach, you hear Bo Ironbelt has arrived. And you also hear a very loud "Aww" from the overall crowd now that the trial has come to an end. The judges have come to a determination. For the trial of heir, it seems that Prince Varus of House Durathian will take the victory.
Yep, that makes sense.
After much deliberation, the four houses and their judges have come together and agreed. Bo Ironbelt won the first trial. The trial of
Earth?
Earth.
Yeah.
Indeed. On the subject of the second trial, water, it has been decreed that henceforth, from this day, no contestant shall be allowed to steal another contestant's water
Yeah.
or replace it with their own.
Okay. Fair enough.
That being said, it was also decreed that out of oversight and lack of judgment on our end, Bo Ironbelt won the second challenge.
Yep.
On the subject of the trial of fire, after much deliberation, the four houses have agreed that Prince Varus won the challenge. After it being interceded by a prisoner, Prince Varus was the first upon the scene to fight the cockatrice. I couldn't remember the name.
But what? No. But ain't true. Technically, I found.
That being said, as we already know, the last challenge heir was taken by Prince Varus. The four houses have agreed, after much deliberation, to be a tie. And as the judge says that, the entire crowd starts like whispering and mumbling, and like some people start shouting, and you watch as the judge raises his hands. We know, it is unprecedented. Never has there been a tie among two contestants. Never has a trial, or all four trials, gone this quickly either. That being said, we think that with the ferocity, the generousness, and the overall gumption of the two contestants, we cannot fairly decree one victor over the other, as they are both fantastical in their outright states. It has been decided that no rewards shall be granted, and no oath of fealty shall be taken from either party.
I did this for nothing. Bo is just laying in the sand, like head, like viewing, just looking towards this guy. Just, I did this for nothing.
You watch as Varus walks over to you, Bo, and extends a hand towards you.
He's gonna take it gently, of course. He's not, because he knows that bird bones are not gonna easily be able to, yeah.
Varus puts all his strength into helping you get up.
Thank you, my lord. Is that appropriate to call you? I don't know what to call you anymore, man.
He kind of claps you on your shoulder, and he looks you in your eye, and he says, Bo Ironbelt,
Yes,
please. I want to apologize for how I have treated you. After the past few days, you watch as he kind of struggles to say this, like he's never had to do this in his life.
He's never have to give praise to anyone in his entire
Yeah.
life.
You've earned my respect.
Thank you.
And he turns to the crowd and he lifts your arm up and he goes, "We are both champions." And the crowd fucking goes wild, dude. They go crazy. Thank you.
Fucking paws out the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, Bo's just limply.
Yeah, he's not even trying.
Oh, I think I might actually have a sound for. Hang on, I have a. 1 second. I wonder if I have an ambiance for it.
Wait, no, hang
Pasta.
on. I have a really funny, stupid haha.
Oh, they sound angry.
Yeah, it's the angry button.
Oh, I'm a little nervous. Yeah.
Okay, well, just imagine that, but way more happy.
Oh, okay, cool.
No! Not on stream!
Anyways,
At that, Magnus. The food that's brought out for the Fire Genasi portion is something your grandmother would make. It is delicious. It is very, very, very good. That being said, there's also a lot of really weird foods here. Like really just like outlandish, like several foods are on fire. And that kind of thing. The next one that's brought out is Earth. It's mostly bugs and a lot of like vegetables and stuff. It's just it's hearty. It's like potatoes and roots and like very soups and shit.
I'm gonna eat the roots and the soups. I'm not eating a bug.
Lastly, water is brought out, and it is all beverages. After your 4 courses, Garish looks to you and says, Magnus, please, if you would be so kind. The hour is late. You and... He kind of gestures to the girl lacking her name. Lorea. If it should so please you, may take solace and bedding in our Fire Genasi Tower for the night.
I'm gonna call 10. I'm like, hey, I need a pickup. I'm at the Fire Genasi Temple.
Daenerys in the middle of this victory ceremony.
I'm at the Air
Yeah.
Genasi Temple.
If this was a phone, you'd hear screaming.
Everyone say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, I love you. Good night, I love you.
Alright. Anyways,
Oh. You're where?
I'm gonna use another sending. Fire Genasi Temple. I'm not staying in the Fire Genasi quarters, Tinners. Can you hear me? Like outside.
yeah, he absolutely is staying in that temple.
I can't hear you, Magnus.
I
can't hear you.
Tunnel.
It is very hard to understand, Magnus.
I'm so sad.
But if you are in the hands of who I think you are, you should be fine.
Click. Boop, boop, boop. The number you have dialed.
Fucking bitch hung up on me. I don't really want to do that.
So Larea starts pulling on your sleeve. Magna, can we go explore the Fire Genasi place?
Fuck you for railroading me into this. Fuck you for railroading me into this. Fuck you, nerd. He's like pinching his nose. And then Loraya pulls on his sleeve and is like, why do you do this to me? Why? Let's go. Before I change my mind.
He very diligently runs ahead of you towards the door. Garrus says, "Have a decent night."
I'm gonna give him like the same bow that we exchanged before. Use well. And then
He's the same.
as I turn, I'm gonna not like audibly, just like I don't want to do this, and I'm gonna open the doors to the Fire Genasi quarters.
It's old but well kept. Definitely a style that went out of style ages ago. But might when looking at it, you go, I could see it coming back. It is as soon as you walk in, though, Magnus. Upon looking around the chambers and the spiraling staircase that leads you up to the rest of the tower, you do feel kind of not home, but different. Yeah, there you go. Loraya leads you up and down and over and around, but eventually she leads you up a couple flights of stairs to a chamber, a meditation chamber. Surrounding you are 4 bonfires yet to be lit. In the center is a circle, not a spell circle, just a well-ordained circle. What would you like to do?
I know what to do, but I don't know if Magnus would do it.
Mm-hmm.
How like late in the night is it?
It's not super late.
I'm trying to gauge whether or not it's little people's bedtimes.
It could be.
She needs adequate sleep, man. Let her go to bed.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
My time's at 9:30. Oh my god.
Her bedtime's at 9:30.
My bedtime was at 8.
Get dunked on.
Is Lorraine still in this room with me, or she's like running amok?
She's investigating the room for sure. She's like just looking around, trying to find something fun to look at. If you want, you could put Loraya to bed and come back into this room.
Yeah, that was kind of my plan. I'm going to prestidigitation a little dragon made of fire that like hops into like one of the bisons. Is that what they're called? I don't remember. I don't know. I just work here.
Bisons?
I imagine it's like a bowl for the fire.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like
A brazier?
basin, a brazier, that's what it is. Like into one of the braziers and like out and into the other brazier. Like
I'll let you do that with minor illusion.
Okay, I'll do that with minor illusion then.
So she definitely does start following it.
And then have it like run out through her legs and like towards one of the rooms or something, just like to try to get her energy up and tire her out more.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And then think it's time to pick a room. Hunker down for the night. Looks like you and I are having a bit of a sleepover.
Okay.
What room do we want?
The one with the bed.
Well, is there one that you liked more than others?
She kind of just shrugs.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick a random room, it really doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Scoop her up! I'm gonna keep the minor illusion up, and like, mimic her flying with the dragon.
Okay.
And then
Oh, that's really cute.
drop her on the bed.
She kind of giggles, for sure. I'd do the giggle, but it would sound like a grown man giggling.
No, that's fine.
Haha, I see she, haha. Alice, I want you to clip that soundbite and give it to me so I can make it Cole's ringtone.
There's a few of those. I'm gonna tuck her in. I'm gonna put magma beside her so she can like stay warm if it's not like already warm. Okay. And you be sure to give him good cuddles because he doesn't get pets enough anymore.
Okay. She doesn't respond as her eyes close and she falls asleep.
The Mac is like sitting next to her bed. He's a little sad because he's thinking about the last time he saw like his siblings and everything. He's gonna like finish tucking her in a little more, and he's gonna get up and he's gonna go back to that room. He's gonna sit and stare at it for a little bit. Fuck it, why not? And he'll light the braziers.
So you light you light one of the braziers. And as you do so, you watch as a ring of coals around the room that you did not previously realize were there ignite slowly. Slowly, as the fire encroaches all the way throughout the room, the other three braziers ignite, and the fire casts a light upon the walls, and you see for the first time gemstones. Ruby, fire, just orange, yellows, reds embedded in the walls begin to glow and flicker with the firelight.
He's gonna stare at the wall for a little bit before eyeing the circle. And he'll ease one foot into it before putting both feet, so he's standing on it a little bit. And eventually
Mm-hmm.
like the whole while he's doing things like eyeing the fire, like that is like reflecting on the gems and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess I'll sit and meditate, or try to at least.
It comes quickly, the meditation. Your mind sharpens and focuses and relaxes and lets thoughts go by until the roaring of the fire fills your ears. Feeling of the warmth and the smell of the smoke brings your mind's eye to fields of flowing magma, volcanoes erupting, ash filling the sky. For the first time in a very, very long time, Magnus, you feel the power of your home and the element you belong to fill you. And for the first time, you feel your connection to it. Not through your bloodline or your lineage or your last name or the adventures and tales you tell, but simply through existing. And it is here in this room, in this palace, in this city, on this island, thousands upon thousands of feet above an ocean, that you hear, "Hey, Magnus, it's Cole."
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And that's where we're going to end
No,
tonight's
fuck you, goddammit! It would be like as soon as it's like a, "Hey Magnus, it's Cole," and he's like,
Oh my god.
like turns around so fucking fast. That's so sick, actually.
Holy shit.
I like to think if Magnus has any, like, baubles in his hair, something fell out of his hair.
Swings enough that an earring flies off.
Thanks for
I
the
hope you
session,
guys enjoyed the session. If you liked it, okay.
Do something. Interact with the video.
Do something about it,
Leave a
huh,
comment, like,
punk?
subscribe.
Yeah, there you go, Zoe. You're getting there.
If you didn't like it,
Do something about it, punk.
Fight 'em,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm so
No,
sorry.
don't be sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Fucking
Don't be sorry.
Square up.
Um,
I'll bite their nose off.
If you like it, come kiss me on the lips. If you don't like it, come kiss me on the lips.
He's talking about two
Switch,
different lips
switch.
here, fellas.
one quick smooch.
Oh.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Alice is here to shut stream
Oh,
off.
yeah, we got-
Running sucks.
Okay, bye, stream.
It's really hard to run in
Bye,
sucks.
stream.